EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. The first game's out of the way, time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, here we go. Come on, baby.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 2nd down now, it's Moore. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Ah, sono andato dalla parte sbagliata, che scemo.
Gain of just one. You can look at this Browns defense. Well, they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he is caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, Moore. They'll get this down to the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Burrow on play action. On the move to his left. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. He'll be hit.
Bastardo Garrett. Come è uscito di lì?
That's a pretty darn good start to the season. A sack in the opener, and a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Burrow will throw.
No!
It's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Browns
Ah, pensavo fosse uomo.
the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Browns had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road.
Cazzo, l'avevo letto.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down.
Ma guarda te che culo come ha rimbalzato bene. Sì, e il rimbalzo gliel'ha messo perfetto.
Makes sense though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
We're scoreless after 1.
Che rimbalzano che è una meraviglia.
On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to the right here.
Ma dove va? Ma che fanno? Non ho capito.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They go play action with Burrow.
No, era perfetta.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
Ma cosa dite?
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Fammelo rivedere.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Non me lo fa mica rivedere. Che stronzi, guarda. Ma vaffanculo, infatti. Siete proprio delle merde, guarda. Che cercate di fottermi.
So a good challenge there. The look pretty conclusive. The feet were in, and it's a completed pass. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, He was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On second down, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Smith. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is going to lose yardage here.
Incredibile.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Here we go.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got it. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 on a gain of 4. Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious discomfort right now. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They're passing here.
No, vabbè, non ci credo. Porco zio, cioè, ma com'è possibile?
Throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10.
My safety.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Got to be careful here. Backed up this deep on 3rd down. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returning it is Moore. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run on first down. It's Moore. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now 2nd and 5. Now Burrow.
Ma come fai a sbagliare sto lancio qua?
There's an incompletion partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here we go.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Burrow. Able to find the
Dai, big dog.
That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Cincinnati.
On 1, right? On 1, ready?
First down. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but it led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And
Nice.
he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Now Burrow changing the look. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Burrow looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Cioè, ogni cosa che lancia un intercetto, incredibile, oh. Dai, ma mi tornerà. Non ci posso credere. Boh, non è mai successa una cosa del genere.
Throwing to start the drive. Mitchell.
Dai!
That's one. Touchdown. Great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14 to
È incredibile, oh. Come sta girando sta partita? Tutto quello che può girare male, gira male.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here we go.
Second down and a yard.
Close. I gotta go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Ah, perché ha fatto le finte, cazzo? Quando fa le finte impazzisco.
Second and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
Ma che cazzo è successo? Ma porca troia, ma che cazzo c'ha sto joystick? Cioè, ma roba da pazzi, va, prendiamo sti 3 punti, va.
Who has a chance to get rid of the ball and save the yardage, keeps it and runs out of bounds. Instead of an incomplete pass and no loss of yardage, it's a 3-yard loss.
So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Browns drive about to get started. first and 10. Mitchell throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson.
La tenuta.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball.
Che bastardo che l'ha tenuta quest'altro.
The perimeter can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now they'll change things up. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Mitchell. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's more on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Vabbè, ma cos'è sta roba? Cioè, vabbè, va. Certo. E quello aspettava lì. Ma dai, ma che roba è?
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing to start the drive. Mitchell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
Ma guarda che culo, incredibile come prende il rimbalzo tipo e mette fuori gioco l'altro, incredibile, guarda. Cioè, non farò.
put you back in a good situation.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Ma vabbè, ma guardate che schifo. Che schifo, guarda. Vabbè, ho capito come deve andare sta partita. Non gira che giochiamo.
And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
18 punti dovevo fare. Marotto Chase.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Vabbè.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this
Cos'è?
situation, but they also understand.
Ma cosa se sono... Ma se sono uscito dal task.
Save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
14 yards mi ha dato pure.
They lose the yardage, and of course
Come prima quando non mi avevano dato poi buona la catch.
Second and long.
Si stronzi.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. His throw incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because
Ma tu ti rendi conto?
they both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Vabbè, ma manco con il run middle, cioè, ma neanche con il run middle, dai, ma neanche con il run middle, ma ditelo prima, no, non puoi sarà più, manco con il run middle.
To throw is Mitchell on 1st down. The throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point
Manco con il run middle. Ci guarda quante gli hanno preso con il run middle, madonna.
Milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
Ma dai, ma vaffanculo, ma gioco di merda, guarda che gioco di merda, che schifo. Perché non appare una cazzo di scritta che deve vincere? Guarda che schifo. Guarda che schifo.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Mitchell escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out.
Guarda, c'è fumble fuori. Boia de.
Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he takes
Ma sì, ma ovvio.
Touchdown on the year as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mascot
Cioè dai, più di 3 possessi, ma c'è roba che... C'è più di 3 possessi. 25 punti. C'è 3 conversioni da 8, non ce la faccio, roba da pazzi, guardate che schifo. 4 intercetti e robe così, ma che roba è? Ma che roba è? No, questo cosa fa? Dai, fumble, fai un fumble, che quello serve.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Cosa? Ma quello dove cazzo era? Nell'ombra, non l'ho visto, zio. Però vabbè, comunque tanto ogni cosa che lancio così.
We're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a
Dai,
million years.
ma guardate che schifo.
Touchdown to add on to that lead. No going for
Mamma
two,
mia.
kick the point after.
Che roba.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Burrow will throw. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 47.
Up the middle they go. Moore on a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at the yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 30 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. A Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2.
Dai, siamo a 3 possessi.
To a 3-score game. And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And a 5-yard gain.
5 yard. 5 cazzo di yard.
They were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2nd and 5. Back to throw. Mitchell over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Dai.
Brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10.
Dai che ce la riprendiamo. Riprendiamoci sta cazzo di palla, dai.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Dai, 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 che è lunghissima.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Again, it's Burrow. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throw left side to Reynolds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. Now Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
It doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Io vorrei sapere chi è questo soprattutto. A parte tutto io vorrei sapere questo chi è che ha le mani per fare vabbè, va, fai ancora che fai salti, vado. A fine partita come prima. E questo chi è per fare 3 intercetti, questo giocatore qua? È uno sconosciuto. Si sa chi sia sto Weaver. 4 intercetti avrà fatto sto bastardo Weaver di merda che non si sa chi sia.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Guarda, fai flip così, non è che salta la palla, no. Weaver di merda, non si sa chi sia. Mai sentito sto Weaver. 4 intercetti. Weaver. Dici, non lo so. Weaver. Sono curioso poi dopo di vedere chi cazzo sia sto Weaver.
But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On second down, they'll run it here. Down at the 48-yard line.
Ah, si è rotto alla fine. Sto rotto in culo, si è rotto. Era ora.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Mitchell now, throwing on first down. Wilson's got it complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to.
Quell'altro c'è un tackle che lo dovrebbe fare saltare in aria come se fosse una bomba dell'Easy e fare l'altro va avanti.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Che schifo, guarda che schifo. Cioè, guarda che schifo. Questo down è la dimostrazione che è uno schifo.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Mitchell.
Dai, andiamo. Cos'è? Vabbè, ma dai, ma di che parliamo? Vabbè, per me si può anche inginocchiare. Guarda. Per me si può anche inginocchiare, tanto. Guarda. Sì, ma manco fosse Brady in campo che aveva già bisogno della flag. No, vediamo adesso.
On the ground, it's Tucker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Tucker. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Back to throw. Mitchell. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. The 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent
tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here we go, here we go.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. In trouble, and he's...
Scusa, perché adesso non mi ha dato la flag come ha dato lui prima? Cazzo, adesso serviva la flag come ha dato lui, era perfetta.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Here we go.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. First down, here's Burrow. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say...
Ma come incompleto? Ma cosa stanno dicendo? Ma cosa stanno dicendo incompleto? Non mi arrabbio neanche più, tanto non mi frega più un cazzo.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately,
che incompleto che mi metto prima.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Guarda, quello non è personal foul, no? Perché sono fuori da 10 minuti, quello mi viene a trambare, niente. Tutto a posto per loro. Pensano le cazzate. Alle stronzate pensano.
Set in a hurry. On 2nd down, Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.